What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully the camera is not moving way too much, but we're almost home, and I just got back from the DMV. I finally got my tag. Oh snap. Damn, son. Luckily that shit didn't break. Anyways, how does my carpet look? That doesn't sound right. I mean, how does the floor mats look? Wow. Alright, maybe was it just me? I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much out of the box. Oh man. Alright guys, give me a second while I get home, and then we'll continue the video. Does this thing still work? Alright guys, so we got the tag, we got the gas cap, because obviously you guys see it's telling me to check the gas cap, and I knew that it was gonna have to be replaced. I mean, this is just a common issue with these cars, so picked one up from BMW. Gonna be putting that in real quick, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the 340. Oh yeah, so here we got the driveway. We got it finished up now, so we can fit another car right here, which is pretty cool. We got the M3. Here we got the 340i. So I don't know if I was telling you guys. So this car is actually one of the subscribers and followers on Instagram. So he's needing his spark plugs and coils replaced, and I'm also going to be doing an intake install. So I'm going to be recording some of that, as you guys can see from the title and stuff. But let me go ahead and rearrange these cars, get this out. This car is listed up for sale, so in case you guys are interested, there's a link on Facebook if you guys are on F80 groups. I just put that up today. It's gonna be a couple days before you guys see it. Hopefully, well, actually by the time you guys see this video, it'll probably be the day before. But anyways, it's up there for sale. I'm not pressed on selling. I'm not pushing the sale, but I just kind of feel like this is really the time for me to sell it if I'm gonna sell it. So it's out there for the right offer. You know, this can be yours. You know, ever since I got the E46, I haven't driven this thing at all. It hasn't been that long, obviously. I got the E46 on Saturday, and then I haven't driven this thing, so I need to clean it up a little bit. Ugh. Look at all that grass. Go ahead and start this thing up. Let it idle for a bit. Ooh. Yeah, I love this car. If somebody buys this, I'm gonna miss it. But you know, we gotta do some things. We gotta change it up. This is a nice color. I don't really see this color too much. It's like a bronzish champagne. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a grayish gold. I like it. Eek. Going up. Alright guys, so like I was saying, we're going to be working on this. We're going to be doing the spark plugs, the coils, and an intake. And I'm not really going to be doing a tutorial because there's plenty of tutorials out there on how to do the spark plugs. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick look on how to do the spark plugs for those of you that may or may not know how to do it. Alright guys, so we're going to be gapping the spark plugs first. So I'm going to be using this tool that I got from Bergen Motorsports, and also we're going to be using the gapping tool, or the measurement tool, however it's called. But make sure you get one of these. These are going to be more precise than the ones that you guys pick up from, that you can pick up from AutoZone or Advance, you know, the circle ones.
these are a lot better, so make sure you just go ahead and spend the extra money and get one of these. So how this works, all you got to do is thread in the spark plug in here. You thread it, go about maybe like halfway in, and then you just start tightening this up, and then it'll start closing it little by little, and then that way you can be more precise. Because back in the day, how we used to do it was we used to put it up against a table and push it and then use that tool to gap it, and obviously that's not the best method, because sometimes I did happen to close it way too much and then I had to pry it open. So that's something that you guys want to avoid. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this process, and then we'll continue with the video. I'll go ahead and probably start disassembling the car, getting it ready, and then that way so we can go ahead and continue with the job, and then I'll just pick up the camera at some point. All right.
All right guys, so I got the engine cover off, removed those covers over there, removed the strut brace that was over here, and then now we got to remove this just so we can get to the spark plug that's back there. So cylinder 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we're going to be removing these and then taking out the spark plugs, putting in the new ones. We'll probably do it one at a time. I am using the fan. It's hot out here, so I got the music going and I got the fan going, so just wanted to give you guys a quick little update, and then we'll go ahead and finish up with the filter install. Alright guys, so we got the new spark plugs and the new coils in. Everything's plugged up. Just want to make sure all the clips are in there. So we're going to go ahead and start it up, make sure everything is fine, and then we'll go ahead and just put everything back together, and we should be good to go. Looks like everything's good. Idle's good. Sounds good. So I'm not sure if I actually mentioned why I ended up gapping the spark plugs. I think the spark plugs are actually pre-gapped already, but this is actually the gapping space that is recommended for a tuned N55 and B58. So the recommended is 0.22, so that's what I ended up doing. I ended up running the same spark plugs and the same coils in my N55, so it'll be the same setup for the B58, and I'll have them linked in the description down below if you guys are wanting to grab a set. But I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together. That way I can go ahead and install the intake, and the car should be wrapped up, and we can go ahead and finish our day. All right guys, so we got everything put together. All we gotta do is just put the engine cover back on. But before that, I'm gonna go ahead and do the intake. So this should be pretty much straightforward. All I gotta do is unclip this, take the top of the box out. I think we might have to do the bottom. I'm not sure. I think that stays. So we're just gonna take the top cover off, put this on, screw the sensor onto here, and then there is a bracket that I gotta figure out where it goes, and then once I get that situated, I'll kind of show you guys. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and swap the sensor onto the new pipe. And to take these bolts, I'm actually using I want to say T20. Let me double check. It is a T20. All right guys, so I got the intake box back in. I actually took it out just to get it cleaned out. It had a lot of dirt in there, so I decided to take it out and just empty it. So the bracket that comes with the intake actually goes here, so you got to take this bolt out. It's a T40. T40. So we're gonna take this out, and this is where the bracket's gonna go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out real quick. Put that there for now, and go ahead and get the bracket. And then so it comes with a little nut in the washer, so you're gonna take that out, and you put the washer in, and then you put the little nut back in, which is I forgot what it was. I think it was a 8mm. I got a smaller 8, that way I can go ahead and tighten this up. Alright guys, so we got an 8mm here, and then we got the bolt back on here. So let me go ahead and just tighten this up. And then we can go ahead and tighten this up over here. Everything's solid. This is back in here. Just not put that back in there. Looks like the job here is done. What we gotta do is put the valve cover, the engine cover back on, and everything's good. Intake's on, spark plugs, coils, everything's back together. We gotta clean up, get this out of the way. And yep, so one thing I wanted to point out, which I found interesting, I'm not sure if some of you guys are familiar with these, but whenever I took the spark plugs out, some of them say BMW, and then I found some that actually say Champion. I thought that was kind of odd. I don't know if it's focusing, but yeah, these say Champion on there. So it's 4 spark plugs that say Champion, so I'm thinking that somebody tried to replace them, but they only maybe replaced the 4 that are like easier accessible, and then kind of left the other ones. I didn't pay attention to see which ones came out of what. Alright guys, so you know I'm not gonna let you end the video without hearing the intake, so I'm not gonna take it out for a drive because it's not my car. So I'm just gonna do some revs over here in the garage, just to give you guys a little teaser. The car's been warmed up for a while now, so I'm gonna go ahead and rev it up a little bit, and then so you guys can hear how it sounds. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't tell you if it sounds any different because I never heard the car how it was without the intake, so I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. But yeah guys, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.